What's going on, Weekend Hangover Nation? I'm your boy Surf, and I'm back. I'm back with another Don't Call Him a Bust yet. And today I'm talking about Ryan Anderson, a linebacker for the Washington football team. 6'2", 255 pounds. He's 26 years old, entering his fourth year out of Alabama. The 2017 draft was a Crimson Tide wave in Washington. They drafted two Alabama greats in Jonathan Allen in the first round, then doubled down with Ryan Anderson in the second. At the time, the Anderson pick appeared to me to be a little bit interesting. That's my nice way of saying I didn't really understand it. The Redskins were already heavily invested at the edge with Ryan Kerrigan and Preston Smith. Smith was coming off of a bit of a sophomore slump. Still, that's an awfully high pick to spend with two incumbent starters firmly planted. So, what happened? Well, Smith bounced back in a big way that second season, and Kerrigan doesn't come off the field often, especially not on obvious passing downs. So opportunities for the third choice pass rusher weren't easy to come by in Washington, especially not in 2017. Now, I watched a ton of Anderson at Alabama, as most of America did in those primetime slots on ESPN. SEC, baby, what can you do? I always found him to be more of a never-stop effort player than a kill defenders with moves. I also always felt while Anderson did play quite a bit of stand-up edge linebacker at Bama, his best work to me was with the hand in the ground, undersized defensive end style, absolutely destroying linemen with speed and second effort. So, Anderson played his part, special teams, backup rusher. Preston Smith moved on to Green Bay, and like a fat smack in the face, Skins moved back into the first round of the 2019 draft and grabbed workout warrior Montez Sweat. Once again, Anderson was relegated to that reserve role, waiting for an opportunity to show what he could do. And that opportunity finally came at the end of 2019. 3 long years of getting called a bust, the Redskins fans just absolutely killing the draft pick, Redskins media killing it, and he finally got his chance. And I'll tell you this, weeks 14 and 15 against Green Bay and Philadelphia, he was the best defender on the field. Not even close. He recorded 3 sacks and 4 forced fumbles in those 2 games. I know, that's a really small sample size, but he was scary good, especially in that Eagles game. So, new coaching staff, high hopes for Anderson in 2020. Maybe 4-3 will do Anderson some good. Then Washington drafted Chase Young, relegating Anderson to the 4th edge rushing defender on that depth chart. So, what happens to Anderson from here? Well, I'd like to see him put on some weight, especially if he's going to be a defensive end moving forward. I'm a lifelong Eagles fan, and I could say this for a fact. Brandon Graham, who will someday be in the Eagles Wall of Fame, had a career that in many ways mirrored Anderson. Too much talent in front of him, not showing enough in camp to grab and secure playing time. The Eagles stayed incredibly patient, and Graham eventually paid off. Oh, God, how he paid off. So, strip sack, Super Bowl, sealed the win, Eagles legend, Brandon Graham. All right, back to Anderson. I honestly believe a change of scenery is in order. He's got 2 young first-round picks and a franchise great in between him and playing time. I just don't see it happening without some serious injury help. I mean, he would need Kerrigan to go down and Sweat and Young, which would be horrible for the Washington franchise. So I'm not wishing for that. So, where is an ideal fit for Anderson? I think the Rams would be an ideal landing spot. All attention on Donald. They run some wild hybrid stuff with their linebackers, which is exactly what Anderson was doing with Alabama, and I think he's born for that. He'd come cheap, which is exactly what the Rams need. Match made in heaven. I'm going to mention a second team as well. I think the New York Jets would be just absolutely great as well. I state with absolute confidence that he walks into that locker room as the best pass rusher on that team, hands down. I think him and Quentin Williams can grow together, and I think it could be beautiful. All right, guys, it's been another Weekend Hangover production. I'm your boy Surf. Hit us up a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Catch you guys later. Peace.